On our way northwards, we also made a side trip to the Parque Nacional Aconcagua. Just the way itself to get there is already worth the trip. After 30 years, I was looking forward to again getting the chance to see the Aconcagua with its 6,961 meters of altitude, after all, the highest mountain in South America, for once without clouds. But we were unlucky. Also this time, he disappeared behind the clouds. But the magnificent landscape left and right of the street compensated us completely. That's so great if you drive along the foot of the Andes. You can admire for hours the mighty mountain range. But of course we were lucky with the weather. Despite the clouds, a lot of sunshine. We were really looking forward to the next highlight, a small nature reserve with colored rock formations wanted to be discovered by us. We had read about it in reports from other travelers and even found a spot in the midst of this beauty. Just unbelievable that only thanks to the stored minerals these rocks could be so bright, colorful. We never thought. Of course, we went on a discovery tour by foot. Even in the more remote parts of the country, it's diligently built on the infrastructure. They do not only renew old roads, but also build some new ones. We met a lot of road construction troops like this one here. And this road is particularly beautiful. It winds along a wide river valley, which is framed on the left and right by mountain ranges. If you are then even spoiled with a well-developed underground, you can enjoy the view quite relaxed. On this section, a few days later, we were allowed to prove our flexibility again, thanks to the size of Globi. Actually, we wanted to drive over a small pass. I have the incredible gift to really find the very smallest passes. Truffle pigs are nothing compared to it. But then, thanks God, locals warned us that we really would not get through there because we were too high. The road was here and there very deeply carved into the rock. Well, that's a time to reschedule. But we were rewarded with this great overnight location at the reservoir. After the reservoir, we came back to the originally planned route on the bypass. And we were really happy, because it would have been a pity to miss this highlight. Colored mountains, deep gorges, and always the most brilliant views. And all this beauty combined with best weather conditions. The goal of our trip today was a national park. The nature reserve Ishigualasto not only scores points with special rock formations, but also dinosaur bones were found here. We are really quite curious about it. We start already with a guided tour. You can explore the reserve only with a tour, but in your own car. So then the 10 to 12 cars meander like a small lindworm through the area. The rock formations are not only pretty in their shape, they are also great in terms of color. The famous mushroom, though, did not impress us so much. The large, red, towering wall with its partly columnar structure, however, did. And what we also enjoyed was the fact that you could drive the second part of the tour, so to speak the return trip to the exit, individually. So we would now just ride to our heart's content, admire the natural spectacle, and let Peter run riot photographically. Awesome is also the spectacle of colors the sun does with the red sandstone. Depending on the angle of the incidence, the red changes from a slight rusty red to a deep Bordeaux red. And then, really from 1 meter to the other, the change to the more beige colored sandy tones. We definitely did not regret this tour. It is an absolute highlight. We were told that there are also moonlight tours at full moon. Then everything looks blue shimmering. That must be fantastic too. And quickly we are approaching the end of the tour. We already see the houses of the museum and a few guanacos bouncing across the street in front of us.